And good evening, everyone. It's actually it's really strange. I was just backstage, and I've just after playing that, I've just realised it's just come to my head that is probably the last time we're ever going to see that intro. This is the last. This is the last show for the Routmaster. Depending on how it goes, but I think it'll be the last show. So that is the last time you'll probably see that. Oh, that's a bit of a downer. But anyway, let me introduce my guests and co-host for this evening. And yeah, so first of all, we've got Geordie Dave.
Evening, everybody. Yeah, thanks for having us, Horlicks. Another Routmaster build, iconic. The last three ones. It's a sad evening for that, but you look for the future of the things that we're doing.
Yeah, definitely. And then we've got Dave's hobbies.
Oh dear. Well, that's enough of that. Right. Yeah, good evening, everybody. Thanks for having me on tonight, Horlicks. Yeah, it's a sad evening, really, for to say these are the last issues of your Routmaster. And yeah, that's been such a long journey, Horlicks, hasn't it?
Yeah.
A long time in the making. But yeah, another perfect Routmaster coming to an end. Yeah, and yeah, and don't be sad, everybody. Look forward to the future. Look forward to whatever Horlicks has in mind for the future, because I'm absolutely positive that it will be just as good as this lovely old Routmaster.
Yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, you're right. I mean, I've got obviously the Spitfire I'm doing, and that's really exciting. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, really. I think it's routine, isn't it? You know, every week you're going to do a bit on your Routmaster, and
yeah,
that's going to cut down to the Spitfire. And you know, there will be another project, the camper van, if I ever get it. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But
well, fingers crossed for that one, Horlicks. Hopefully you'll get that, and once COVID's out the way, perhaps, you know, things might get sent a bit easier through the post then, and what have you.
Yeah, I mean, I did contact them the other day again. They said that part of it is out of stock, which is a bit strange because when I ordered it, it was in stock. So I don't know why I wasn't allocated it, but some of it's out of stock, and that's what we're waiting for.
Yeah.
So, but obviously because of the lockdown, I think in Italy their lockdown's really, you know, quite serious now.
Yeah.
I don't even think they can go to work. So apparently there's no one working in the warehouse anyway.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So things have completely come to a stop, pretty much around the world, really, haven't they?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but no, we'll have a good play tonight. So I'm going to try and do a mod. Whether I'm going to get it both done this evening, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Because I'd obviously don't watch it, but I don't want to. You know, if it's going to take me half an hour to do one of them, then I shall probably do the other one off stream, and then I can do a little update video later on when it's all done, and I can show you the final result. But I'm going to aim to get it done tonight and see what I'm doing. So,
well, those of you who've realised we are actually half an hour early, so hopefully Horlicks can get his mod done on his bus. But as he's just said, if not, he'll do an update later on.
And I actually realised when I got home I messed it up slightly because I was so used to doing 8 o'clock. I actually set it for 8 o'clock yesterday. And it wasn't until about an hour and a half ago. I was like, no, it says 8 o'clock. So I changed it. But,
well, it's a good job we knew then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I believe tonight Horlicks you're building, and I'm sharing reading instructions, and Dave's reading instructions, and in between both reading instructions, we'll be both reading the chat. And I've got a disadvantage because I can't bring up the chat, but I can actually read the chat. So, okay. So if you can highlight them, Dave, I can read them. Right. Okay. So first one with the gold star tonight is Andy M. Evening, Horlicks and all. Sad day for the last stream of this great build. It's the first one I've done, and I think the quality is superb. And I've just started the same quality. Anyone else agree? And I think he's corrected himself on the next one down, and that should say the Delorean, not the same quality. Yeah, I agree, Andy. So, hi, Andy.
Hello. Yeah, no, I agree. The DeLorean was good, but it wasn't as good as this.
Yeah. Okay, and then we've got David Bassett. Good evening, Horlicks and the Dream Team. Very sad for this, your final Routmaster build. It's been an epic journey. Also looking forward to seeing your indicator mod live. So hello, David.
Hello.
And then we've got Build with Adrian. Hi everyone. Let's get this bus on the road and start and pick up some passengers. Laughing out loud. Yes.
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Hi Adrian.
Hi Adrian.
And then we've got Fleetwood J. Fares, please. Going to be an emotional night as Horlicks finishes his Routmaster. Been a journey. Good luck with the build, Horlicks, and hope the mods go well. Hope everyone is okay. Hi, Fleetwood J.
Hi, Fleetwood. Thank you.
And Dave Mack says, good evening, Dream Team. Horlicks, you've done a cracking job on this build. Shame it's the last one on it. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave. Yes.
And then we've got Dano Builds. Hello, everyone. Hello, Dano.
Hello, Dano.
Hi, Dano.
And then we've got Penny's Pit Stop. Good evening, Horlicks. Good luck with the build. Hello, Penny.
Hi, Penny.
And then we've got me, I think. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all keeping safe. Yes, space and mask on and everything else. So, and hand space and all that. So Dave Mack said it may be the last issues of the Routmaster, but you still got the Battle of Britain legend to do. Yes. Yes, we have. Yeah, Matthew Borum. Hello, Matthew Borum says, evening, friends. Anyone have a spare Spitfire issue 11? I need one, he says.
I haven't, no. But maybe put it in the group, perhaps. Someone may be able to.
Yeah, if you pop it in the Spitfire group, it might help on that one. So David Bassett says, good evening, Geordie Dave. And Dave said, good evening, Dave.
Hi, David.
Hang on, my mouse has just got stupid again.
Has it stuck?
Oh, it clicks, raise to screen massive and I can't get it small.
Technical difficulties. That's
we love them, don't we? Yeah. So Chris says, evening, everyone. Hello, darling.
Hello, Chris. Well, yeah, I had a drama yesterday because after last night's show, I was having a chat and my computer decided to blue screen.
You click on the great towards that time, but I've lost the chat. I've got it back.
And then
in the right place.
Then the computer decided to not come back on, and then it was blue screening. So then I had to do a BIOS update, and of course I did that, and then the computer wouldn't turn on at all. I was like, oh no, it just wouldn't post. But luckily it sorted itself out. So
yeah,
we're good today. So let's just cross fingers that it runs smoothly. So let's start off with 128 then. Massive issue, so I think this one's going to take at least an hour before we get going.
Well, 128, the driver.
Okay, so I'm not actually going to fit this into the bus. I'm going to do this later on, but we can take it out and have a look and such, and then I can, you know, it's not.
Do you want us to start reading what it says?
Yes.
The driver in a typical uniform of the day with the coat and lapel badge is ready to take his passengers to their next destination. The trousers have the blue stripe down the outside seam. There's a blue paper around the collar. All drivers at that time also wore a small pink cap.
All right.
Which has like details of the uniform.
Sorry, I'm just trying to. Oh, wait.
It is.
There we go.
I've got to turn it off.
Do you want to go full screen, Horlicks?
Oh, someone's cut his fingers off.
Oh, heck.
Oh,
There we go. Oh, what's happened to his fingers? Let's have a look at mine. Oh, I've got full fingers on mine. Yay. Do you think he's had an accident with a circular saw?
maybe it's maybe they've adjusted it because there was a problem with it getting in or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
oh, okay. There's a couple more bits of chat there, Dave, if you want to bring them up. Yorkshire Crafter, hello everyone. Hello, Julie.
Hiya.
And P40F20. Oh dear, I'm late to the party. No, you're not late, P40F20. We're early. So we start at 7.
So that is him with missing fingertips. Oh, they're in there.
Oh, heck.
Oh, that would have come off.
Oh.
I wonder if he's been thieving or something.
The thing is, that's really strange because they're clean cuts.
Yeah.
So someone sabotaged him.
Oh, heck. Oh, they will go back on.
I can probably glue them on, but I think I might just order. Maybe I'll have to get a replacement. Good job of not putting it in. Yeah. No, they're a bit beaten up. It's really strange. They're clean cuts, like someone's chopped them. It doesn't look like a break.
Unless it's went through the machine wrong, would have been maybe you don't have this ports. You know, if when it's feed, it's molded to another port.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's chopped.
I'll contact them and get another one. But anyway, that is the driver, and that's his legs. Obviously, it comes in 2 sections, and that will go in. Oh, it's a bit loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
But I think you glue that in, don't you, when it's in the. Or
Yeah,
a
few people have been saying about gluing the legs in and then blue tacking the body on.
I've just glued the legs in. I've left the body loose so that I can sort of move. So if I'm going to get to the buttons at the top.
Yeah, that's an idea. I could either put some electrical tape around there to thicken that shaft and then make it go in a bit more snug. Or, yeah, put a blue tack around there. But yeah, no, that's so that is the driver.
Well, you can experiment while you're waiting for the next driver.
Yeah. I can't believe that. I just thought those fingers look a bit odd. But yeah. Okay, so that is what we get in that stage. So yeah, I will I'll contact them and tell them about my faulty issue.
Well, other than details of the uniform, which I think everybody's probably read this and heard it that many times, I'll just go on to issue 129.
Yeah. Okay, so let me just grab 129, and this is the one we're going to be modding. So let me open this ginormous bag up.
I'll pick up the chat.
Okay.
Mike Pitstone, hi all.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
And Fleetwood J lost his fingers in the cab door. Matthew Borden got the movement. Lockdown has been eased 22nd of February, saw it on the news earlier.
I don't think so, but I had 8th of March, kids are going back to school, but
Not all I've just watched the news.
I suppose it's changing all the time, isn't it?
Yeah.
And yeah, I agree, don't glue, as it would be difficult to get the light switches.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay then, Horlicks. So now we're doing issue 129.
Okay.
And was this the cobbler's last, as they used to say? And that was the last one before the last one, the cobbler's last.
The cobbler's last.
The cobbler's last, yeah.
I'm too young to have heard of that, I think.
Yeah, the cobbler's last. So no doubt somebody will come up in the chat with that in a bit. So yeah, the cobbler's last. So advertisements and indicators. 2 advertisements are applied to the sides of the model, and the left and right indicators are fitted to the front of the bus.
Okay.
So,
and we've got another mod for that as well.
Oh, exciting.
Very moddy issue, this one.
Excellent. Right. So are you ready for a parts checklist then?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So a parts checklist is key to the parts supplied. 129A indicator times 2. 2 indicators.
And there we go.
And they're double-sided, aren't they, as well? Yeah, you can see through the... Yes. Yeah. Jolly good.
Yeah, so yeah, we get through those.
Are they made of plastic or metal?
They are plastic. Yeah, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's all plastic.
Yeah.
Which is good, because I need to be drilling into them.
Oh, right. Okay. So 129B is pin times 2. Oh, very tiny pins.
Yeah.
Times 2. And then we've got 129C left mounting bracket marked L.
Okay. And there's an L written just up there.
Oh, yeah. OLI.
Okay.
we've got 129D right mounting bracket marked R. Ah, yes, I see that one.
Yeah.
And sorry, it's not paying me extra for the jokes. So 129E, you've got the Typhoon T ad sticker.
Okay. Ooh. There we go.
Typhoon Tea. What a lovely advert that is. Everybody likes a cup of tea, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we've got 129F, the Jacob's Cream Crackers ad sticker.
And this is going to need a bit of tidying up before we go on to the mod.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it looks as though it's shifted on the back end. Oh no, it's not being cut very good, has it?
Yeah, it's just been cut a bit.
Yeah. That is a bit bad, that, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Do you want to bring up the chat, Dave, before we go any further?
Yeah, P40F20 penultimate. Matthew Bourne looks like Blakey with the moustache.
Yeah, actually, we think it looks like Adrian with a moustache, but there we go.
Look at 45, hi all. Hope things are all okay with you all. I am interested in doing the indicator mod.
Oh, hi, Lucas.
Hello, Chris 45. Thanks for joining us.
Chris Cameron, hi, Horlicks, Dave, and everyone. Sorry, I can't tell who else is here.
That's all right. Yeah, that's all we've got. Just the three of us.
It's just the three of us, tonight. Yeah.
Three of us.
Dave Mark, you get a ooh with Typhoon. Hello.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Chris Cameron, Cheryl loves a very milky tea. Hello.
Right.
Yeah, I do as well, actually.
Love minis. Hi all. Hi, love
minis.
I love minis. Hi, Chris Camplin. Right. And there is just one more bit in the parts supplied, and that is EM screws, 1.5 by 4 millimeter screws times 3 in red.
There you go.
Okay, and in the little red circle there, it says, you may find it easy to position the stickers if you lay the model on its side. If you choose to do this, take extreme care and make sure it is laid upon a soft surface that will not cause any damage to the side of your bus. Make sure that the sides of the bus are clean and free from grease or dust before you position the stickers.
Okay, so I'm doing a little mod. So instead of peeling these off and battling with trying to get these straight, and obviously if I put these on, they're stuck on, I've actually got some magnetic strip. So I'm actually going to put some of that on. Hopefully it's not too thick. I mean, it is fairly thick, but it was the thinnest I could find.
Right.
But I'm gonna roll with it and see how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah, we can attach it with magnets.
Okay, right. Well, if you want to go to step 1, it's actually the Jacob's Cream Crackers advert that it says we're putting on first, Horlicks.
Okay. I will
there is a lot to read, so, and if everybody can bear with me a bit tonight, because I've actually got a tooth that's broken and it's actually cutting my tongue as I'm talking. So, right. So step 1, check the positioning of the first ad sticker 129F on the off side of the model. It is applied to the upper deck of the outside panels 122A and 121A, so that the top edge is aligned with the bottom of the strip 124G. Note the position of the left hand end close to the end of the vertical trim strip, blue arrow. Working from the left hand end, start to peel the backing off the sticker. Keep the top of the sticker aligned with the trim strip 124G. As you fix it in place, ensure that it wraps smoothly over the vertical strips without any air bubbles. And it says in the little round circle, it says, warning, it is important to take time and extra care with these steps. Only remove as much of the sticker backing as necessary as you work across the model. The adhesive is strong, and once it's stuck in place, it will be extremely difficult to reposition the sticker without damaging it. And I'm going to add a little bit extra to that text and say, if you was to stick it in the wrong place and try and remove it, there is a great possible chance that you may also remove the paint on the bus, because the paint is very, very thin. So a suggestion would be that you do something similar to what Horlicks is doing, and you get yourself the magnetic tape to tape on the back of these stickers without taking the sticker tape off the back. And so then you can stick them onto the bus, position them exactly where you want them, and anytime you can take them off the bus and reposition them or put another advert on. So that is just our suggestion.
Yeah, that's really good. That's why yeah, I decided to do that, and it gives you a bit of freedom later on, you know. And not only that, if you say, for example, I've got this on display and I'm going to see this advert. If I get a bit bored of seeing this advert, I could just unstrip it and swap the advertisements over and put the Typhoon tea on the side I'm looking at and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, there is people out there in internet land that have made extra stickers for this Routmaster bus, and I'm pretty sure that some of you are clever enough on a computer to actually make some of your own as well. So yeah, there's lots of scope there for putting your own stamp on this model in more ways than one.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there is a little bit more chat then, Dave.
Yeah, Matthew Bowen. My grandmother had a unique knack of making tea.
Oh, jolly good.
3:40 after 30. Roll out the cuckoo. We'll have a barrel of four. Roll out the cuckoo. We have the one on the road.
Okay, so I've tidied up that edging now, so that's straight.
Okay, so I think we might as well do step 2 as well, and then we'll go into your mod, Horlicks.
Okay.
So step 2 is repeat step 1 on the other side of the bus to stick the Typhoon tea ad 129E in place on panels 116A and 117A directly below strip 118G. And so we'll move on to your modification then, Horlicks.
Okay. And I've just realised actually we haven't got any pictures up. I should be doing that.
That's okay. Don't worry.
Matthew Borum. Anyone got any caramel wafers?
Actually, Matthew, I have actually got one with me tonight, a caramel wafer. Yes, and I'm going to eat it.
Horlicks, did you contact Peter Curtin about the bespoke adverts?
No, I haven't. I think by what I've been informed, he's not doing them anymore. But obviously, that's not 100% certain. I'm just. There we go. I thought I'd get the instructions up. So this is step 2. Oh,
too far. There we go. So step 1, it says to put the Jacob's Cream Crackers advert on, but it's entirely up to you which one you have on which side.
mm-hmm.
And of course, with you doing your little mod, you'll be able to put them on either side.
Okay, I've just got a little bit to trim here. I can see some white.
David Bassett, and for lovers of other books, films, for whom the cuckoo tolls.
For whom the bell tolls, yes.
As you can see, you know, I'm just taking these very small bits off. You know, there's not much to trim, but just enough.
And Andy M, what a great idea. Read that magnetic strip.
Yeah, it's a brilliant idea.
I got the idea from, well, obviously the mod, but I know, Dave, you've done this as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done this as well on one of the adverts that I have here on my bus, and I've done it as like an experiment, and I know Geordie Dave's done it as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done it with mine. One is just on the sides, not the front stickers. I just stuck there one.
Okay, so that's that done. So this is where I suppose we need to go back to step one. So we're gonna, I'm gonna put some magnetic strips on there. So now I just need to work out the best way of doing that. So what I think I'm gonna do, this tray is actually the perfect size for these, because that's what they come in. So I'm guessing I can use that as a template to cut my magnetic strips. I mean, I could obviously use the actual, the actual advertisement, but now I've lost my lot of things. I've lost. Oh, there they are.
Okay. David Bassett or even the Cuckoo of Centurion.
Cuckoos of Centurions.
Lucas 1945. I'm Horlicks. Where did you get the magnetic strip? Do you remember how much it was?
Yes, I got it from Amazon, and it took me a long time to find it actually, because I was trying to find the thinnest one I could, and I mean this is still quite thick, but it was the thinnest I could find on a roll. Let me just have a little look for you. So it wasn't that expensive. My order.
I think I actually got some from eBay, and it was on it was an A4 sheet I got from eBay.
I got A4 sheet that was about 0.5 millimeter thick.
Yeah, 0.5 millimeter thing. That's what it was, and I just cut strips off it and popped it on as an experiment, and it worked perfectly.
Yeah, this is right. Yeah, it's this is 0.5 thick. And it's this one. Yeah, it's 0.5 thick. Sorry, it's messing around. 0.5, 0.97 wide, and 9.8 feet of it. And it was £11.99. So it was quite expensive. But the reason I was drawn to this was because it is 3M. And 3M is pretty good, so I wanted to make sure it was going to stick. So yeah, that's it was £12 on Amazon.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, Matthew Bourne, as they say in Monty Python, you'll have bigger stickers.
Yeah.
And David Bassett, as per the Judean popular front, what have the Cuckoos ever done for us? Apologies to Monty Python.
And they also say, is that a dead parrot in there?
Yeah.
So what I've done is I've cut one to length, and then I'm actually doing 4 of them, because I'm going to put one on the bottom and then one on the top. Okay. So I'm just lining them up with each other. They're actually running out. This is just about the perfect amount, actually.
Yeah.
And I want to keep some for possibly the front, but looking at this thickness, I mean, this is 0.5, but I would have liked something even thinner, to be honest.
Yeah.
That looks thicker than what the A4 sheets were.
Yeah, it looks thicker than mine. Yeah.
Yeah, because this is supposed to be 0.5. 0.05.
That's the one on a Typhoon T, and that's super thin.
Yeah, it's about right, but we'll see how it goes. So this stuff might be too thick to do the other idea I was thinking about, but we'll see how it goes. I think because this is quite a large sign, I think it'll be fine. So yeah, the plan is just to stick along the top and along the bottom.
Yeah.
So let's see how this goes.
Okay.
So I'm just peeling from underneath and then just going along to make sure this is nice and straight.
Yeah.
And the joy of it is, if for any reason this doesn't quite work out, I can just still peel this. Oh, I can still peel the sticker off.
Yeah.
Because we're not, interrupting the sticky back plastic from the front. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a little bit more chat, Jody.
Okay, Matthew Burham. Hope to get some in Iceland on the 24th. Might also pop into HMV to buy the Marvel Phase 3 DVD set. Lucas, thank you, Horlicks. My daughter-in-law gets things for me. Give her a clue what I need. Magic.
As I say, this is quite thick stuff. So if you can find anything thinner, I think that'll be better.
Yeah.
But this is just what I've gone with. So we'll just see how. Let's see how this goes. Although I'm quite liking it actually, because it's given it a lot of rigidity.
Yeah.
Right, I need to cut a bit off that end. And there we go. So that is one.
Jolly good.
One done.
Okay.
Just going to crack on and do the other one as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that. So I've got a bit of a sore back, and this chair is really not helping.
Yeah, I feel your pain, Alex, because I've got a bad back too, and it's not good after you've been sat for a while.
I find it more comfortable when I'm in bed. Right?
Yeah.
It's the best thing because your bed's quite soft and it probably isn't helping it.
Yeah, yeah.
Although it does give it some relief, so. Well, I'm going to need some tweezers to get this sticky off of this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Jolly good. Number 2 done.
So this is where we test it.
Yeah, I think we need your bus now, don't we?
So what do we do? Do we just like chuck it over to the bus and hope it sticks to it, or
Just clag it on his ass, you.
right? Let me grab the bus.
Okay, this is the exciting part, folks, where we're waiting for these adverts to go on, because these are, at the end of the day, the finishing touches to Horlicks' build.
So we want the offside first.
Yeah, the offside first for the cream crackers advert, and that's the way it is in the magazine.
Right. So. Ta-da.
Ta-da.
So, cream crackers.
And you would place the advert, Horlicks, underneath that strip, the second strip underneath the windows there.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh. Wow.
Grabs it.
So, what I might actually do is I might actually order another roll and do another strip down the middle, because yes, that fits lovely and it's an instant grab.
Yeah.
But it's a bit fragile in the middle.
Oh yeah.
So I think what I can do is, I might even have enough left over actually to do that. I think if I had a strip in the middle.
Oh yeah.
It will. Yeah, I've got enough there, so I need one left. I've actually got enough to do that, so I will do that off stream.
Yeah.
Just a little touch I'm going to do. But yeah, that works really, really well. Really well.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, just take it off and stick it upside down if you want. Or
yeah.
Definitely recommend that mod. Yeah, that's a brilliant. I'm glad I did this now. Oh.
I don't know if you're clung to it.
You have to be confident getting it right. Really sticky. No, that's it. But yeah, there we go.
Smashing. Absolutely wonderful.
I might have to touch up a bit on the corners as well. But yeah, something I can play with left over. So now I need to turn it over.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love this one. I think the Typhoon is one of the best ones.
And same again, Horlicks. In line with that second strip down.
I'm actually going to just extend that a bit more. Just cutting a bit more small amount just to
Oh yeah,
up to the end, because
yeah.
that didn't actually, I didn't notice that didn't quite go on to plan.
And then, as you'll say, if you're not entirely happy with the thickness of that, there is some actually thinner ones that you can get that you could pop on at a later date. If
Yeah.
you wish.
But so far, it doesn't look like that's a problem, the thickness for me.
Yeah.
So.
Oh. Look at that.
Okay.
Super.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy with that. And it's good from a distance. So, I mean, yes, it is sticking out a little bit, but I don't think it takes away from it from a distance.
No.
So, yeah. Wow. Advert's done. Okay.
Okay, there's a bit more chat before we go on, George today.
So busy looking at that. And yeah, looks great. Saves trying to line up sticky side.
Yeah.
Lucas 1945, not worried about the thickness, very impressed. Nice to see the base being used.
Yeah, definitely.
P40 F20 plug click does the trick. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did. It went on really, really nicely.
Yeah. Certainly did. Right, so I think it's modding time. Well, it's actually a little bit of building, then modding time. So we need your bus turning round Horlicks to the offside. And this is step 3. And step 3 is take the right mounting bracket, 129D marked R, and fit it near the front offside corner of the model. A locating pin fits into a socket, light blue arrow, and a screw hole in the bracket aligns the hole in the panel. Fix 111A in place with a red EM screw.
Okay, so I'm on the driver's side, so it's going in here.
Yeah.
And I'm really terrible at bringing these instructions up.
That's okay.
Where we go? There we are. So yeah.
That's the one.
That's what we're going to be doing. Let me just sort this light out.
Yeah, that's better. Okay, you could remove your instruction now if you wanted to.
There we go.
Lovely.
There we go. So, got that, and then we're going to use an EM screw.
And you need the right one with an R on it.
R.
R. Ooh, R.
Okay. So, we've got the 2 holes on the cream band there. I'm just going to move the LED out of the way. Not that you can see it.
And it's just a case of popping an EM screw in. It should pop into the little locating hole peg, shouldn't it?
Yeah, the top hole went in absolutely fine, the locating peg. And now I'm just going to screw that home. being careful because I've got my little LED wire there,
Yeah.
which you can't really, it's so small.
Yeah. Okay, before we go on to your mod of step 4, then we'll talk about we'll read out the instructions for step 4. And step 4 is take one of the indicators, 129A, and one of the pins, 129B, and fit the indicator on the bracket, 129D, noting which way up it goes. When in place, fit the pin through the bracket and the hinge of the indicator. The end of the pin fits into a hole in the lower arm of the bracket. During manufacture, the lower hole may have become clogged with paint and may need to be cleared for the pin to fit.
Okay.
Best that you check your pinholes.
And my pinhole looks fine.
Okay.
So this
Right.
will go upright like so.
Yeah.
But I need to now get this tiny LED in the back of there. So I'm trying to work out the best way to work it. The LED. So yeah, I'm going to put a small hole in this top corner.
Excellent.
So
Right.
I'm just going to move the bus out of the way for the moment,
Okay.
just so we've got some room to work and you can see what I'm doing on the desk.
Yeah.
And then let's see what happens.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go into the corner there.
Super.
And it's best, I'm going to grip it with my fingers. It's best not to use a Dremel because, well, 2 reasons really. The first of all, you've got no control.
Yeah.
And 2, if it spins too fast, it can actually melt the plastic.
Yeah, that's a good thought there, Horlicks. And you've pre-run the cable up behind the panels, haven't you?
Yes, I've already done all that. Yeah. I actually need to get my poker. So I need to try and make a very small pilot hole somehow.
Yeah.
That's
I wonder if a pin would be better.
Yeah.
A pin or a needle.
I'm thinking that as well, but I haven't actually got one. Okay, well, that's now stuck on there, so I think I've made a hole.
Yeah.
It's just trying to get that started.
Yeah.
Without. And I'm not too worried if it looks a bit ugly on the outside, because once this is done, I'm probably going to have to touch up.
Yeah, a little bit of black maybe.
and we are really working with small. This is actually quite more difficult than I thought.
Very, very tiny, yes. Please be careful with that drill, Horlicks.
Okay, so that has started. And the plan is just to go in gently until we reach the middle.
Yeah.
Because when we put the LED in, we want it to light up. So obviously based on the time it may take to do this, may only do this one side, but we'll see how time goes.
See how time goes, yeah.
And it's just do a little bit, check it. It's actually going to be really difficult to see. I think I'm through.
Jolly good.
So you can sort of tell, well, I don't know if you can on the camera, it's too bright. Can you see? You can see the orange now through the.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can, yeah.
And I say that does look a little bit messy on the camera, but actually to the naked eye, you can't tell.
No.
Because you're not going to be looking at it at that angle. It's going to be hidden. So when you're looking at it front on and it's, you know.
When it's blinking, yeah.
Oh, how exciting. So let's get the bus back.
Yeah.
We'll install it.
We'll see how we go. Is there any more chat, Dave?
Matthew Bourne, Mark Osborne, can't wash, one slip and claret everywhere.
It's okay. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the joy, though, with a hand drill. You're not really going to cause too much damage to yourself. And that's why I gripped it between my fingers. But no, that's fine. So that will go up like so.
I was just going to say, pop your light in and then try and pop it up and see if you can make it work. You may need your tweezers to pop the light in once the pin's in.
So that is actually in. I'm going to tilt the camera down because I don't want to see. I don't want you to see the final result yet until I know it's working.
Yeah, why not? The suspense is killing me. I wonder if you'd need your light out once you'd got it sorted.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Right, it's okay. I think I need to go in a little bit more.
Okay.
Right. You will get to see this in a sec, I promise.
Okay. You're keeping us in suspense.
I am, yeah. I don't want to ruin the effect. So
No, I understand.
I think I'm happy with that.
Okay.
I mean, it's something we didn't have at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But I do have a slight issue, which I'm not quite sure how I'm going to fix. But we can work to that in a moment. So I'm fairly happy with that. So what I'm going to do is I need to commit to this now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to glue that into place. I'm going to have to glue the LED.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to glue the LED into the hole. So yeah, I mean, I'm doing this on the fly. I haven't rehearsed it, so.
No, I must say you're very brave for doing this. It shows you how much dedication we are to you guys out there in Tinternet land.
Oops. I need tweezers.
Yeah. Very, very fiddly work. Do you think you should pop your pin in to hold it, or?
Yes, I think I will. I do need to do something else with that, but I'm not going to be able to do it all the time that glue is wet.
Yeah.
Now, what what I'm trying to say is that has gone in lovely.
Yeah.
It does light it up, just about.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of light bleeds coming back out the hole.
Okay.
So what I need to do is wait for that glue to dry, and then hit that with some black primer, perhaps, or black paint, or
Yeah.
a Sharpie, and effectively colour the glue in.
Yeah. Perhaps black paint would do it.
Which I've got.
Yeah.
But I can't do that until that's dry fully.
Completely dry, yeah.
So you will get, I'll be able to show you what it looks like, but you won't be able to see it in its finished state until that's dry. Whether that'll be by the end of the stream, I don't know.
Yeah, it may do. It may do.
So, okay, so the next step then is put a pin in.
Put a pin in, yeah. And that's in step 4. And that puts the pin through the bracket and through the indicator and into the bottom end of the bracket to hold the complete unit in place. And this pin is rather loose on mine.
Yeah, loose on mine, I know. I would tip upside I would never try to tip the bus upside down.
No.
I think the pins would just drop straight out.
That has gone all the way through, yeah. Do you mean loose as in? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that will need some glue. So what I'm thinking is, if I lift this up a bit, I'm not going to do it now because it might aid me when I need to paint that. But I'm going to put the cocktail stick under there.
Yeah.
Touch of glue, so when that goes down, it will secure it from the bottom.
Yeah, that might be a good idea actually, because it should still be able to spin then on that shaft.
Yes.
The only problem we'll have is if you actually break it off and you need to put another one on.
Yeah. Okay. So that's that side done. So
okay.
What should we do? Go to the other side and do that one?
Yeah, I'll just go through step 5. Step 5 says the indicator can be folded back as shown here, but when the bus is in service, it should be at right angles to the side of the model. In other words, stuck out.
Okay.
At the end of the day, it is the indicator. Step 6. Step 6 is on the other side of the model. And step 6 says take the left mounting bracket 129C marked L and fit it near the front near side corner of the model. A locating pin fits into a hole, light blue arrow, and the screw hole in the bracket aligns with the hole in the panel 110A. Fix in place with a red EM screw.
Okay.
I don't need your camera moving just slightly. There we are.
I can't see. Right, I'm just trying to do the camera and everything all at once.
I hope everybody out there in Tinternet land is enjoying this mod as much as what I am.
So,
be back in a minute.
Okay, Dave. So, are you going to do the same with this, or are you going to do it off stream, or?
what's the time doing? Well, we don't know. I think I'm just going to do it.
Okay. Well, we'll
We
let you
haven't
put.
got too much more to do, so why not?
Yeah. Well, we'll let you put the bracket on, and then we'll let you do your little mod.
There we go.
Excellent.
Brackets on.
Okay. So step 7, and as for the offside, take one of the indicators 129A and one of the pins 129B, and fit the indicator into the bracket 129C, and secure it in place with a pin, as shown. Again, you may need to clear the pins that has clogged in the hole.
Yeah, this one has, and I can see it. I'm just going to use the.
Make sure the bracket's clear as well, Horlicks.
Yeah.
Okay. So as of the offside, Horlicks is now going to do his modification to the indicator.
I've just.
David Bassett, great mod, works Horlicks.
Yeah. You'll see the final result in a moment when it's done. I'm hoping the other side will be dry enough for me to just put a bit of paint on it.
Yeah.
Just so I can showcase it as it should. So I'm going to move the bus. That's fine. It fits into the bracket. Oh. So now, look away. I'm going to try and do the same with this one.
Okay, look away if you're squeamish.
So this is the most difficult part, making sure that this is going in right in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no. I slipped, but I haven't done any damage to the part. Well, I've damaged the
drill. Oh dear.
So, what does one do now?
So have you got enough drill in there to poke out to actually go into the hole that you're drilling?
No. Okay, so I'm actually going to have to go against everything I said because my only now option is this Dremel.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to do it on the slowest setting possible.
Lucas 1945, what LED are you using and where did you connect to the control panel?
So I didn't actually do, did I do a video? I didn't do, oh, I did do a video, didn't I?
Was it your
with pictures? I just sort of showed pictures
Yeah.
of how I did it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't even remember what stream I did that on. It wasn't long ago, and I sort of showed pictures of how I'd done it. But it was difficult, and I only had one side of the bus on, and I had to remove the panels on the other side, which was obviously, you know how many screws we've got. And it was really difficult, but I basically got the wire in where it needed to go, and I connected it to the indicator circuit at the back. So I spliced into the rear indicator cables, and then just spliced 2 wires in and ran them to where they need to go at the front. Oh, actually, I'm wondering if I could just use the Dremel as a hand drill.
Yeah, you could possibly do that.
If I lock it,
Andy, didn't you do that on pennies last night?
no, it wasn't last night. That was. Sorry if you can hear that buzzing. I'm actually using my finger. I think we're pretty much done, actually. The Dremel is actually working all right.
Jolly good, yeah. Nice and steady.
Right, so I'm just going to have a look in the light, see if I can see. That hole, and I can.
Andy, yeah, good steady hands hold it.
Yeah, the mod that Horlicks showed last night on Penny's channel was Fleetwood J's Sidelight mod.
So I'm just over at the bus, just checking that the hole.
Oh, just checking the little going all right.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's fine.
Excellent.
So I'm going to bring the bus back.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I can't remember where I showed a slideshow of pictures of how I did it. I think it was about 2 or 3 episodes ago.
Yeah.
It wasn't long ago at all.
And I'm sorry for not remembering because there's been a lot of water under the bridge since then.
Yeah. So let me bring this back. So like we've just done,
gently put your indicator in and glue the LED in, aren't you?
yes. So I'm going to use a cocktail stick, put some glue in the hole.
Yeah.
I mean, the only downside to this is I'm not sure if it's going to cloud over, but I think it's going to be okay. It's still going to show some light through it.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. It's just a little modification that I think will enhance it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if it's just a splash of light, it's a splash of light we didn't have before.
Yeah.
It was Steve Owen. Hi everyone, just got in from work and congratulations on shortly finishing the build.
Thank you.
Hi, Steve Owen. Nice
Steve.
for you to join us. Yes, he's nearly there. Nearly there now, Steve, and he's using this modification. And of course, I think the original idea came from you, didn't it, Steve?
Right, that is. Meeting tweezers.
Okay, and we'll give it a minute or two to set, eh?
Yeah, that's just balanced in there. I just want that LED to set in that glue.
Yeah.
Before I start arranging it. So while we're doing that, there's no more chat, is there? I'm just going to have a look at getting this black paint out I've got.
Yeah, there's a little bit more chat.
One more chat. Lucas 1945. Okay, thanks. I look back at the issues. I have to take the side off.
Yeah, I think if I remember rightly, Steve also showed what he did with the wires, taking them to the front there, and how we connected them, etc. So that would be on the Routmaster show, just before that stream finished, I believe.
So the only paint I've really got is Avalon Black from Citadel. Now I have opened this before. I don't know what it's going to be like.
Okay, probably need a good stare.
I think I've got another one that's already been opened. Right, that has been opened. Yeah, I've got a cocktail stick, so I can give it a good stir up.
So is that a matte paint or a gloss paint or?
Oh, this is a. Do you know what? I can't remember. I think it is a base paint. I think it's an acrylic, but Penny would know.
Right. Cocoa.
Yeah.
For whom the cocoa tells.
good stir because I haven't touched this paint for a long time.
Yeah.
It seems to be okay. It's not dried up.
Yeah, it looks okay to me. It looks quite thick as well. It's good.
And normally I would actually probably go with, like, to use this on miniature painting, this stuff is far too thick to apply as it is. But for this purpose, I think it's going to be perfect.
Yeah.
I want it nice and thick, just to try and cover it lightly.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
I've got a very small tipped brush.
Yeah.
So let me just check on this LED and see if that's now set.
Okay, they've got some more chat coming there.
Oh. Hello, minis. That paint is not real art. Stephen Owen. Yes, it's great to see another mod with a change, and my feed come from the real lights down the OS. That's the offside.
Yeah.
Down the offside and across the front. And you're right. I put how I did it on the Routmaster Facebook group.
Yeah, I thought you did, Steve.
And Penny pissed up. Abaddon Black is a matte. A base colour means it's a heavily pigmented colour. So even if you think it will still cover well with citadel paints, in most classes you do not need a primer.
Brilliant. So this really is perfect for what I need this for now.
I said think it. I meant did it. Damn autocorrect.
I really need this to. There is a lot of light bleeds because these LEDs are really bright. So you're not really going to see. So I'm not for this purpose. Not for the bit I want to cover in paint. So let me move this so you can see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I need to remove the pin. But I keep losing my equipment. There we go. So I'm just going to use the tweezers to pull that pin up. I'm going to get some of this paint. Can you see what I'm doing?
Yeah. Super duper.
I think that's actually all I need.
And P4 the F20, all those cherry cuckoos.
There could be.
No, mine's not a Black Forest Cool Club Flip Mill. They're pretty expensive. It's just a bloody plastic one I've had for years. Made in China or something.
Yeah.
So what I've done is I've actually painted the wire as well.
Yeah.
Black.
Uh-huh.
Because this wire sort of runs across that black band. And by doing so, I hope you can see that.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
super.
really does hide it. Just
Yeah,
about.
super. Yeah, I'm loving.
I've got some more. If you can see in there, you can probably see the copper wires.
Yeah.
Just there.
Yeah.
No.
It's very. There we go. Yeah.
So what I can do with those is when I come to using the other paint, the X7,
Yeah.
I shall remember that, and I shall top them up with the X7.
Very good. Yes. Yes. Good idea.
But for now, I'm just doing the black.
Yeah.
And it's just hiding
that bit that goes across.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And I'm being brave with it. I actually want a really thick layer on there because I want it to stop any of the light.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much what I'm doing is effectively bunging the hole up now with the thick black paint.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Which is not, when you're proper painting, that isn't the way to do things. But this is just, it's just to hide what I've done.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put the pin back here.
Such a super idea.
There we go. I'm still not going to glue that in yet because I want to make sure
that's set properly. Yes.
Maybe another coat of paint on there later on. So that is that done. So now I'm going to move it over and hope that the other side's dry enough to whack a load of paint on.
Yeah.
I'm actually really enjoying this as well, this little mod.
Jolly good.
So it's going to be a little bit...
To the left a little bit, there we go.
So... it's difficult because I've actually got quite a lot of extra cable in there.
Yeah.
There's not really a lot I can do about that, so I'm going to have to just get my Hang on, let me get my tweezers. Try and manipulate the cable, even if I can bunch it up on the red section.
Yeah, then you can paint some red later on. So there's a bit more chat, Joddy Dave, if you want to bring that up, and then we'll answer that question.
Yeah, I've had a few scratches on the red paint over various bits of the bus. Anyone know the name of the colour paint I need to get?
Yes. The nearest match we found was Tamiya X7. Which Horlicks is showing you now. Tamiya X7 red. And that was the nearest we could find to match the red on the panels and the screws. Tamiya red X7. Okay. Can be found at Hobbycraft and places like that too. So
I think I'm happy with that. So, it might help if one takes one pin out of one indicator.
Bit more chat, Dave.
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks. Where's that from?
Mine came from Amazon.
You've just answered. It says, "Here, you've just answered my question."
Yeah, you can get it from the internet or from a good hobby model shop. Yeah, anywhere that sells Tamiya paints. Yeah, you can get it off the internet. I think yours came off the internet, didn't it, Horlicks?
Sorry, I'm just painting the bottom because I had a lot of light bleed on this side because of
Amazon.
I got mine on Amazon.
Yeah, but I think if you've got a hobbycraft, it may be cheaper than Amazon. Though.
Yeah. Hobbycraft at one point was doing Tamiya paints at £2 a tin. That's at one point during the last lockdown, I think it was, and there was open, but this lockdown they're only open for click and collect, I believe, but that depends on which store it is and where it is. So, but it's worth trying Hobbycraft. And it's worth trying a model shop when they're back open again and places like that, or the internet.
Let's see if you need it in a hurry. Amazon.
Okay. I need to do a bit of work with these securing these wires, and I'll do that off stream. And what I might actually do is maybe put a touch of glue on the wire and stick it to the frame before I paint it.
Yeah.
But that is something I'm not going to rush on stream. But
wow,
we are done. So now we can just
okay.
look at the rewards of what we've done.
Yeah.
This will be the first time I'm going to see it with the paint on it because there was a lot of light bleed. So I might have to even do another coat when that fully dries.
Yeah.
But as Penny said, it's heavily pigmented. Hopefully. So this is the front of the bust.
Yeah.
Just turn this monitor off for a minute.
Yeah, because otherwise you'll have.
Hopefully,
I can see them perfectly now. Drum roll, please.
Ready?
Yeah.
Switch on.
Uno, dos, tres.
Alexa, turn off bedside lamp.
Sorry, I didn't find a device
Oh,
named
sorry. I've set it. Okay.
I don't know why when she says okay, I haven't got a bedside lamp.
Oh, wrong button.
Wrong button. We have some side lights and some headlights.
Is that
Indicators on the top.
They're at the top of the cab, aren't they? No, the other one. No.
Ooh.
Oh no. Are the rear ones going?
No.
Ah.
I can only see two front headlights on. I don't know if it's the way the bus is sitting.
Yeah, it covered the way the bus is sitting.
Oh, well, since doing that,
Oh no.
we have an issue.
Ooh.
I wonder if it's one of them wires touching the metal part that's blown at Horlicks at the near side.
Well, the cables are actually well, let me put some light on. The cables are actually enameled.
Ah, right. Okay.
Oh, well, that's a shame because they don't
Yeah,
they work.
they did, didn't they?
Well, that was a bit of an anticlimax. They're just
Right, I'll go by your son. I'll go through. Lucas 1945. Thanks, Horlicks. Very informative. P40F20. Amazon and eBay are the last places that you should go for hobby supplies.
Yeah.
Build Adrian, connecting the indicators, go back to issue 120 to 121 update.
Yeah.
P40F20. Technical difficulties have reared their ugly head again.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, I think when it comes to the thing is P45, I don't know about Dave's end, but I find up in the northeast here when it comes to model shops, they're very scarce. So sometimes you do have to turn to the internet.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm not sure if the range sell Tamiya paints as well, so that might be worthwhile looking in there. But I know Hobbycraft certainly do.
Yeah. Basically, one time you had in Newcastle itself, you had a few model shops.
Yeah, you did in Hull. You did in Hull, Dave.
Well, you've got Phoenix, but they only deal with homebrew paints.
Yeah.
There's a little shop in the market, little model shop in the market, but he just deals with homebrew paints.
Yeah.
And is it Valadiero or what they call it?
Yeah.
And then you've got the Games Workshop, which deal with City Dell.
Yeah.
So I think the only place for the Tamiya is to go over
Horlicks, you've got a shot there somewhere.
yeah.
I did see it flash on and off in your screen. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, your batteries are flashing away.
I'm wondering if it's actually thinking about it. I'm wondering if it's just wet glue.
Yeah.
Right.
They've stopped now.
That's going to need some work, but I know where the problem is now.
Yeah. Would it be one of them wires that's shorting a bit?
Oh, it's fixed. Oh, okay. I'll tighten that screw up too tight.
Ah, right. Oh, perfect. Perfect.
So,
absolutely perfect.
Not as orange as I would hoped, but
Oh, looks brilliant.
And
you can actually see it showed you the directions. You know, you can pick out the direction of what the indicators. You know how it has that light point.
Yeah.
You can pick it out.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
right, the problem we've got is the actual indicator lens is clearer on this side than this side.
Uh-huh.
Can you see? That's more of a white light, but
Yeah.
it hasn't been finished in amber.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if there's a paint we can use.
There is, yeah. Go back into Tamiya paints, and you can actually buy coloured lens paint from Tamiya, and you can get oranges, yellows, greens, blues to paint over lights to give them a colouring, and so that, and you can actually buy a yellowy orange one. So I suggest you buy a Tamiya one. You look for it online. It'll be an X something or other, but they do have a color chart, I believe, for painting over lights. And Max Mods told us about that one. So thanks, Mark, for that one. So if you look online and looking at the Tamiya colors, they do paints that you can paint over lights to make them orange or green or blue or whatever color.
Yeah.
P40F20, there are more legitimate online hobby shops than you can shake a stick at. Yeah, I know there is. There's a really good one. I think he's Yorkshire or something, called Jollies. Mike Jollies. David Bassett, Hobbycraft is open in Aylesbury, but they have been out of stock of Tamiya red since October.
Yeah, that's another problem, Dave, of the lockdown and the virus and everything. There's not many supplies coming through.
I think that's why I ended up using Amazon, because they had that X7 in stock, whereas other ones didn't.
David Bassett, that's brilliant, Horlicks.
Yeah.
P40F20 looks smashing, Horlicks, and Fleetwood J, I think's got your answer for that colour. It's a Tamiya X26 clear orange.
That's the one, Horlicks. Fleetwood, thank you very much.
It's just such a shame because I only need the tiniest bit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to, it's fine. Maybe I could use it on another project, but I'm just doing a little bit of another coat on those.
Well, while you're doing that, I'll read out step 8. Step 8 says the indicator can be folded back as shown on the right. When the vehicle is in the bus washing machine, or when it's shrubs or other obstructions along the road. When the bus is in service, the indicators are at right angles to the sides of the model below, and it shows you a picture of the of what we're looking at now, actually, of the last one in this section, and then it goes on to the finished views, showing both the adverts and the indicators. And that is it for issue 129. And so it's 25 past 9. Horlicks, do you want to do issue 130?
Yeah, we can do. Is there much to do?
No, I don't think so.
No, we might as well finish the model then. So I'm really pleased with how that's gone. I had a bit of a worry when that stopped working, but it's fine. I know what's caused it now. Basically, I undid these screws on the side where the wires go in to try and get the wire back in. And I remember when I did it, there must be a small bit of the enamel that's come off. So, yeah, it was shorting on the frame.
Yeah.
As soon as I undid that screw, not even a quarter of a turn, it all came back to life.
Brilliant.
Okay, I'll go through this chat where you'll get sorted for the deck slot. So you can put your lights and all that back on. Dave Mack, patience is a virtue. Well done, Horlicks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dano Build, looking good.
Yep.
David Bassett, if I was brave enough, I would do that more to the near side indicator only, and I would disable the rear offside one. So
Yeah.
Just drag that stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking exactly the same, David.
And the end, couldn't you stick a piece of orange sweet wrapper on the mirrors?
On the indicators, yeah.
I could do, but I think I prefer it painted because of the space I'm working in, and it's actually recessed, so I could actually probably take the pin back out, lay it flat, and I'd just have to touch the paint in, and it would just, if it was thin enough, it would pull into that recess, and I think that would look brilliant. So I will look at that. So that's X27, is that right?
X26 clear orange.
X26 clear orange, yeah.
Okay. Right then. Sorry, let me just move this out of the way for a moment.
David Bassett. Well, it's the final countdown, 130, and it's the final stopper on this wonderful build.
Yeah, certainly is.
I can turn the monitor back on now.
Well, and for issue 130, we're going to move over to Geordie Dave. And I'll be bringing up the chat, but the chat might not arrive on screen. So.
Okay.
And in the chat, you've got Fleetwood Journeys brought up a link to Tamiya Acrylic Mini X26 Clear Orange and the Tamiya Paint link where you can find it online at Amazon.
Wow, brilliant. I can't copy it though.
So thanks for that, Fleetwood Joe.
Okay, thank you for that. I'll have to look at that after the stream, so I can't click it on through here. Right, do apologise. I'm just a bit conscious about my brush because I've made a bit of a mess of it, and this is actually one of my favourite brushes because it's really got a nice point on it. So I'm just going to quickly rinse that.
Okay, no problem.
2 seconds.
Okay, no problem. Well, me and Geordie Dave will have a word on issue 130. Have you? I think you've done issue 130, haven't you, Geordie Dave?
Oh yeah. I've got the near side mirror to put on.
All right. Yeah. And one observation I made whilst I was finishing my red bus with issue 130, and that is if you do put something over your bus to cover it from dust or anything like that, please be very, very careful when you're taking your dust cover off the bus, because the mirrors and the indicators do happen to get jammed on whatever you've got covering your bus. So please be very careful about that. And I think it's something that they've not thought of really well, because they do break off very easily. So I've not had a breakage, thankfully, touch wood and all that. But I do believe that some others have had a slight breakage on some of the issues of the mirrors and the indicators being broken off when they've put, either put a towel over their bus or taken the towel off their bus. So please be very careful about that.
Okay. I'm back with a clean brush.
Oh, jolly good.
Right. So, gonna issue 130.
Right. There's a lot of parts, but I don't think it's going to take that long to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Right. 130E. Rear side, rear view mirror, back.
That's that piece. Yeah.
B is left rear view mirror.
Okay.
C is mirror hinge.
Oh, this is cute. Oh, I'm keeping this. This can be a good little glue pot for Spitfire. If I can get into it. It's so small, I'm having to get into the packet with a pair of tweezers. Okay, so I think the part we're referring to is this part.
D is a mountain bracket. A is clip ×2.
Yeah.
F offside rear view mirror back.
Mm-hmm.
G right rear view mirror. H mountain bracket.
Okay.
I a pin. And J a windscreen wiper. K an add sticker.
Oh.
On front here, yeah.
No, I've just seen something else. They've actually supplied me with 2 of these mountain brackets. I was thinking, oh, I've got an extra part, but they've sent me 2 of these. And I think we should only have the one.
Well, D's a mountain bracket and it says H a mountain bracket.
Yeah, H is this one.
Oh, yeah, different shape.
And then D is this one, and we've got 2 of them.
You've got 2 E's, are you?
Yeah, 2 Ds. Well, I'm glad I've got 2 Ds rather than, you know, 2 Ds, like one of them instead of the H, because then we would have had a problem. So sorry, right.
Here's an add sticker, and L's an add sticker. And then we'll have CM 1.7 by 4mm ×2 red screws.
There we go.
And we have FP 1.5 by 4mm ×2 red screws. And then we'll have EM 1.5 by 4mm, 4 red screws.
There we go.
Okay, and you're going to need your bus.
Right, so let me put these little small parts back for the moment.
Okay, and if we want to bring up the chat while you're doing that, Horlicks, Fleetwood J again has sent an eBay link, slightly cheaper price, and below that is the eBay link to the Tamiya paints. And then we've got Andy M, and Andy M says your picture quality is very clear, Horlicks.
Oh, good. Thank you. Yeah, it should in future streams. It should actually get a little bit better. Let's see. So we need the bus. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I've completely neglected the on-screen instructions. It was becoming too difficult to do it with the bus in the way. So over comes the bus. And we're going to be working on the front.
Okay. Okay, number one, take the windscreen wiper, 130G. 2 pins on the windscreen wiper, fit into the 2 holes in the top of the cabin frame. If there's a push connection, if necessary, use a little super glue applied with a cocktail stick to hold the windscreen wiper in place. I know I didn't, God, it was a hell getting in.
Okay. I'm trying to get a good shot. Wow. Right, that has gone in.
Is it right in properly? Because I thought mine went in, but one end was sticking out.
It is in properly. But I can rock that back out. So based on that, I'm going to try and I'm going to glue that. Just so I know it never comes out. There we go.
Okay. Right. 2. This is good. Take the near side mirror back 130 and fit the long arm of the mirror hinge 130C into the channel in the mirror back. Fit one of the clips.
Sorry.
I've got 2 for ahead of you.
Okay, so.
Okay, take the near side mirror back 130 and fit the longer arm of the mirror hinge 130C into the channel in the mirror back. Fit one of the clips 130E over the hinge, hold it in place. When you're happy with the fit, fix in place with one red CM screw.
Okay, so I can see the orientation is this way in the magazine, and it's got the larger length of that pin in there, like so.
Right. Then you put one of the clips.
Yes.
And then fix it down with a CM screw.
I can see this being
Rather fiddly.
a bit fiddly, yeah.
I haven't done this mirror yet myself, so just that way I've got the bus. I don't want the mirror to get knocked, so I haven't put it on yet.
On that one end.
Okay. Fit the other arm of the hinge, 130C, into the channel in the bracket, 130D. Fit the second clip, 130E, over the hinge, hold it in place, fix in place with one red FP screw.
So I'm just trying to work out.
Yeah, does that little logo on the top, or does it go on there? Is there a notch on it?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if we're going to be able to adjust this, or once it's in position. I suppose we're not going to be able to adjust this, are we? This is going to be tricky.
Yeah, I think you can manage to loosen it slightly to adjust it. Do you want to bring up that last bit of chat, Dave?
We're up to.
Okay, well, it says Andy M. said, did I miss the stream relating to the stand your bus is on, Horlicks? Is it a Hachette? Is it Hachette supplied? No, the stand that Horlicks' bus is on is made by one special person on the Routmaster group, and that's David Buckingham. And he is in the chat tonight. And I do believe that he has sold out of all of his bases now. But if he hasn't, he would probably want to contact you on the Routmaster group if you are a member of that, Andy M. The Routmaster group is, I believe, in Horlicks' description on here. And then basically, David Buckingham made quite a few bases. In fact, he made a lot of bases for people, and they are craftsman handmade. And he just took the design and he designed them himself. And he's a craftsman in wood, and they absolutely fit his bases absolutely perfectly. So yeah, the person to be talking to about that, Andy M, would be David Buckingham.
You got that, dude?
Yeah, they're amazing. I'm still trying to position this, and I'm just loosening the screws a bit.
There you go, Andy M. Lucas 1945, and that's David Buckingham. He's replied, and he says he has one left. So if you'd like to contact one another, I'm not sure how you're going to do that, but if you're not a member of the Routmaster group, our Routmaster group, please become a member, and then perhaps David Buckingham can find you on there.
Yeah, I absolutely love my bass, and I think it's been on there ever since. Well, it's been on there ever since. People have done different things with it. The only thing I've done differently is I've actually put some shed roofing felt on here, and I've stuck it on to give it the effect of tarmac.
Brilliant.
And that's what I did too, because it's beautiful, and I do like the woods. And I didn't want to hide up any of that. I thought, I know, I'll just put a bit of tarmac on there. I was thinking of back in the day, I was actually going to do like a bus stop underneath it. But then, well, two reasons I didn't. First of all, I didn't actually know how to do it and what really to use. And Fleetwood J did it on his diorama, which was brilliant. And
Yeah.
I thought, you know what, I don't want to copy it. And you're not going to see a lot. But I just thought it'd be nice to add a bit of roofing felt just to make it look like it's tarmac, really.
Yeah.
Right, I've done that. That was quite fiddly, but yeah, doable.
Right, step 4. This is more fiddly. Peel the backing paper off the mirror and fix the mirror in the recess in the mirror back as indicated.
When you've got a set of really sharp, super sharp tweezers. I'm glad they give you the film.
You know what 5's going to be. Peel a protective film off the front of the mirror. Check that you have the mirror at the right angle in relation to the bracket 130D as shown.
Yeah, I think so. Near enough. It's sort of near enough what the magazine shows.
I hope when you having yours indicated that this isn't going to affect you because it says 6. Coming back to your bus now.
Right.
Right.
So we're working on the other side.
Putting that mirror on.
Oh, come on.
While you're doing that, we'll go to the chat, if you don't mind, Jody Dave. So Andy M says, thanks, Dave. No, you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome, Andy M. And then we've got David Bassett, and he says, yes, I have one of David Buckingham's wonderful basses. He actually brought it up to Aylesbury from his home in Ivor and Buckinghamshire. He's a very interesting gentleman to talk to. And David Bassett also said he worked on various James Bond sets, both at Pinewood Studios and abroad. Yes, definitely a very interesting gentleman to talk to.
Yes. Okay, 6. It is easier to fit the mirror with the indicator that you are folded back. You might need to do that. Fit the bracket 130D in place at the front near side of the bus. A pin on the bracket fits in the locating hole in the framework dotted line, fixed in place with a red EM screw.
Are you there, Horlicks?
Horlicks disappeared.
It's disappeared. Oh dear.
Oh, we've had a technical issue.
Oh dear.
No.
Oh dear. Okay, so we've got a technical issue. Horlicks will be back shortly. Yeah, his computer did this to him the other night and kicked him off for some reason, and he had to reboot his computer and come back on again. So yeah, normal service will resume in a minute, we hope. In the meantime, I'll show you my bus. My bus is there. and yeah, it's just about finished. I've actually got to do the issues that Horlicks has been doing tonight. I've actually got the indicators to put on and the mirrors on this one, and but as you've noticed that the indicators and the mirrors are actually red, well, mine's actually dark blue, so I'm having to paint the little bits to put them on. And this bus will be finished then. So I'm having different adverts on this one, and I've got a few of the other adverts.
Did you get the East Yorkshire sorted?
Pardon?
Did you get your East Yorkshire sign sorted?
No, I think it's actually not too bad. When I look at it, I'm quite happy with it. But having said that, if I'm not happy with it, then I will put it straight another time. I don't think I've got the East Yorkshire actually straight, but I'm not too fussed at the moment. Yeah, but it's, you know, it's there. It's mostly complete. You can't see it because of my head in the way. But yeah, I've really struggled with it, trying to get it all back together and painted and what have you. And it's truly a one-off, a bit like Christine's bus. It's truly a one-off, and I don't think anybody will be repeating what I've done somehow. Not unless you're very, very clever and very, very patient, and you're willing to wait like an extra 6 months or a year down the line from when this bus is finished. Because yeah, well, this particular one and Christine's one, by the time they're finished, they'll have taken me 3 years in total. When the build was like 2.5, wasn't it? So an extra 6 months of work, really, all in, and yeah, quite a bit of money as well, because I had to buy the paint and everything. So is Horlicks back yet? Yeah, he's coming back in.
Sorry about that.
That's all right, Horlicks.
I think someone in the house has reset the internet. That's a problem with being in a shared house. Because I'm streaming, there's one guy at the very top of the house, and he doesn't get very good signal because he's at the top of the house. But because it obviously works for all of us, so he thinks it doesn't work for him, so he resets it. And it's, you know, there's realistically there was nothing wrong with it. So yeah, it's just a bit frustrating.
Yeah,
but I'm back. So
jolly good.
Thank you for keeping it going.
That's okay.
Okay. Right. Now I'm going to look where I was uploading it. Right. 6. It's easier to fit the mirror with the indicator here folded back, but I don't think you can do that, can you?
Yeah.
Well, you can. Oh, well. Fit the bracket 130D in place at the front near side of the bus. A pin on the bracket fits in a locating hole in the framework. 91A dotted line. Fix in place with an AM screw.
Okay. I'm actually going to turn these indicators back on, because if I screw this in and it goes off, I know.
You know, it's a panel.
Okay, while you're doing that, then we'll bring up the chat, please, Dave.
We're up to Fleetwood J.
Yeah. Okay, Fleetwood J. So Fleetwood J says I must get my mojo again and feel the love for my Routmaster and diorama. Yes, you must do, Fleetwood. Please finish it. So then we've got David Bassett, and David Bassett says a short interlude. You'll need the vision on music. Yeah. So Christine says yes, you must, Fleetwood. Yeah, you definitely must finish that bus and diorama. And David Bassett says, Fleetwood J, that's brilliant news, Jason. Hope you video the rest of your build, even if you do a live stream. Your diorama is outstanding. Yes, I'll second and third that as well. It certainly is. And David Bassett says, Yes, come on, Jason. You really should finish both the RM and your fabulous diorama.
Okay.
So that is on. We are still working.
Right. Okay, 7. Peel the backing paper from the right rear view mirror, 130G, and fit it into the right rear mirror block, 130F.
Okay. So it's getting a bit tight, but there's the mirror. And there we go.
Right. And 8 is peel the protector layer off the mirror. Right, back to the bus.
Okay. Bus is here.
Right. Check the fit of the mirror back, 130F, in the arms of the bracket, 130-ish. The next step. If clear any surplus paint.
Okay, so put the bracket.
I think I wanted to make sure you're checking all the bracket where it goes down, because the other screw goes in from the top to make sure there's surplus. Not like you did with it.
So that will go there, and
Because the screw goes in from the top. Okay.
the mirror will go in. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Just to make sure it's clear. If
Yeah.
let's see clearly, so right. Fit the mounting bracket, 130H, in position against the cabin frame, 48 beneath the offside indicator, fixed in place with 2 EM screws.
Okay. Sorry.
Chuck, Dave.
Yeah. We've got Yorkshire Crafter says, yes, please, Jason. That must be referring to your Routmaster and your diorama. So, yes, that's another vote for you, Jason, to finish your bus and your diorama. And David Bassett says, Steve put mirror tiles on his base and put illuminating LEDs in the base so you can see all the wonderful chassis details. Yes, he did. And it was absolutely brilliant.
The only thing I did, I don't know if I can show you this. I had a spare LED and I actually stuck it underneath, hoping it would light it up a bit more than it does. You can probably just see it there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it's not bright enough to really have the effect I was desiring.
Yeah. Super.
But it is. I tried and it hasn't really worked out. But there's a bit of light under there. I think if you're looking it to the eye, you can see a little bit of detail under there, but
Yeah.
you know, it's just one of them things that didn't quite work out.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the and that's solid.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. 10. Fit the socket on the back of the mirror back 130F between the arms of the mountain bracket 130H dotted line. Fix in place with the pin 130 by fitting the pin down through the holes in the mountain bracket. He's done it already. I've brought that channel for you, Dave.
All right, thank you. Yeah, Fleetwood J says, blimey, it's Cuckoo Salute for Horlicks is finishing the Routmaster. Yeah, nothing better than the Cuckoo Salute.
I'm just going to stick this in. Sure, I should give it 2 seconds.
Okay.
Take the dog back and have a spoon.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing worse than going through the power when I'm standing doing there for the dog.
You may need to pop that on the end of your screwdriver and excellent.
There we go.
Excellent job.
Okay. 11. The last detail is the advertising stickers on the front of the bus. Make sure the front panels are clean and free from dust and grease. Check the position of the first. Let me guess it around.
Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm not quite sure how I feel about these. I don't know if I like them or not.
I've got them on the back.
Now, yeah, I can see this is. I just don't know. I really don't know how I feel about them.
You don't have to have stickers on.
I think I prefer it with the plain look.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think.
Bus choice. You may
yeah.
if you can get something else.
Obviously, it's personal preference. I'm just going to move this because it's moved. Yeah, I think for this at the moment, I'm going to leave this step because I could put magnets on this, but I think because it goes around this slight bend, as you were saying, Dave.
Yeah.
I think that magnetic strip I've got is far too thick to manage that.
Yeah.
So for the moment, I'm going to leave these off.
Yeah.
And decide what I want to do because I just don't think I like them. It makes me look odd. I know it was probably, well, it was what was on the bus, but I think I prefer the plain look.
Yeah, and I think that's all very well and good, Alex, because now you not only have you individualized your bus by doing several little mods, but not everybody's bus looks exactly the same, and I think that bit of individualism to each bus matters really.
Yeah.
You know, because if you was to put your bus down in a row of 50 buses, you should be able to pick yours out of what yours looks like, shouldn't you? Rather than it saying the same old thing, you know. A row of 50 buses that are slightly different, ever so slightly different, has got to be more appealing than a row of 50 buses that are absolutely identical.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, basically, that's it, because it 12 just tells you to put the sticker on the other side. That's bus complete, Ollie. You're finished.
Wow.
Well done.
Absolutely brilliant.
There we go then. Wow.
You know, put it on display where you want it.
Yeah, it'll go back up on the that's amazing. And I'm gonna get that paint and touch up the indicators. So what I will do, I won't do a separate show on showcasing that, but if Penny allows, I shall show it off, because Penny's still building her bus. I will show it off on one of Penny's streams.
Yeah.
And you got it when you get your new driver, get him in.
Yes, I need to sort out a replacement driver. I can't believe his hands have been locked off. He must have been thieving something. And
It must have been, yeah.
Right.
So, okay, I'm just going to put the bus up on its shelf.
Okay, we'll do some chat.
Where from?
I can't remember where we got to.
P40 F20 here.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Just an echo cuckoo in the valley cuckoo, and it brings back sweet memories of you. Yeah, I remember that song, and I think it was redigitized and remade was the song into a more modern song, shall we say. Lucas 1945 says Steve-O put 4 LEDs in the back of his uprights on the base. Yes, he did, facing the underneath. John's model making says your indicators are brilliant, Horlicks.
Thank you.
And David Bassett says 3 cuckoos on my RM and I'm still rolling along. Yes. David Bassett also says my friend's real RML 2440 has those very same front adverts on his bus right now. Brilliant. And Dave Mack says it looks fantastic, Horlicks.
Thank you very much. And you can see actually those indicators look even better up there. They're nice and even. Apart from, it looks orange to me on this side, from the back more than it does the front. So I think what they've done is they've actually, I guess they've only coloured one side.
Yeah.
Not both.
Yeah, that's possible.
Because this side looks really nice and orange.
Yeah.
Like the front of the other side does from the front.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, so Andy M says, well done, Horlicks. And Yorkshire Crafter says, woof, woof, Horlicks, very happy for you.
Thank you very much.
And Dano Bill says, well done, Horlicks.
Thank you.
And Chris says, brilliant, Horlicks. I've really enjoyed watching you build the RM. Well done.
Thank you very much. And you know what? I don't know how it's just so weird, and it is sad. I mean, yeah, more projects to come, but it's always sad when you know, something you've really worked on and
Yeah.
enjoyed for so long now comes to an end. And
yeah.
but
David it says, "Well done, Horlicks. It's a great model."
thank you. I'm just putting the last of the Routmaster screws away.
Okay. P40F20 says, "What a lovely bus you've made, Horlicks. Outstanding."
Thank you very much. No, it means a lot. And you know, I have really enjoyed it. There's been some ups and downs with it. You know, there's been some issues along the way, but you know, it's part of the build, and you'd expect that. You know, it's not going to be. We had to do a lot of filing on the last issue, didn't we?
Yeah, that panel. Yeah.
But you know, hard work and it pays off, and there it is, and it's amazing. I'm just going to put this spare bracket away. I'm not going to need it, but I feel wrong binning anything.
Well, I feel, and I say this on behalf of a lot of people, I feel honoured and privileged to be a part of your bus, really, Horlicks, because you know, there's quite a few people out there that's building it, and to build it live, like you have done for the last few months or so, is amazing. Absolutely amazing. But you started off building this bus, just not live streaming, did you? You was doing it recording. You was recording it and editing it and putting them videos out.
Yes.
And they was just as enjoyable as watching it live stream. And yeah, you've got something to be really, really proud of now. A bus that not only holds, you know, memories of you building it, but all the people that's been involved as well. So yeah, really proud.
Absolutely, thank you. And yeah, it has been a journey. And so I started doing like recording videos, then I went on to lives, and that was more. I think I don't actually know why I started doing it live. I think it was time, because at the time I was just about ready to come back. There was a lot going on, and to film it and sit and edit it, it was going to take a lot of time, and it was just quicker, I think, to just do it live. And not only that, it's good to engage with everyone, and you know, we've made some cracking friends on here, and you know, it's just amazing. So yeah, thank you to everyone who supported me and come back week after week. It means a lot. And thank you to you guys for helping me with this and being here and doing the, you know, the instructions and the chat and everything else. And of course, we've got Adrian as well, who's helped a massive deal by doing the instructions for this build for us. And everyone. You've got Penny, Mark's Mods, who's unable to be with us this evening, but you know, he's helped me a massive deal as well. And it is amazing. And I think it's just going to be a little bit sad, the respect of this. But as you say, there's still got the Spitfire to do. So you're right with that. So unless something else comes along that I really like, I'm scared for the end of the Spitfire. I'm like, no, what else I would do after that, unless something comes out. But that's still a couple of years away yet. So
yeah, I'm sure something will pop along, won't it? So we've still got chat coming in, Alex. So we'll find out where we left off. Just under. So we've got Timeboy 58. Well done, Horlicks. I'm still waiting for issues 119 to 122. And then we've got.
Sorry, can I interrupt? What you need to do is phone them, because I was in the same predicament. Luckily, someone helped me out with the issues because they weren't at that point. So I've been loaned them to finish mine, and then when I get mine, I'm going to send them back. Now, I phoned them yesterday to check what was going on with those, and they are all in stock now. But for some reason, they hadn't sent them out. So I phoned them. They, instead of putting it on my subscription, I bought them as a back order, and I shall have them in the next week. So yeah, I suggest phoning them and prompting them to hurry up and get them sent, because just in case they go out of stock again, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, give them a ring. Yeah. They're all in stock, and mine are on their way now. So
yeah.
And
then we've got Trevor Wright. Great work, guys. You have done the Routmaster proud. Thank you ever so much for that, Trevor.
Thank you.
And then we've got David Bassett. It's all been worth it. We felt privileged to be watching you build this. Thank you for live streaming and the later stages of your build and the earlier videos.
No, thank you. Thank you.
And then we've got Andy M. Will there ever be a better build than this bus? Well, in my opinion, probably not. But who knows what's round the corner. So P40F20, great show, dream team. Still a touch sad that this build has been completed. I'm joining you on that one. And David Bassett says, I've gained a lot of enjoyment from watching you all. Thank you for putting up with all my comments. You're absolutely welcome.
No, thank you for commenting, because you know it helps. It helps the streaming, because this is, you know, things to talk about, and you know, without all of you watching right now and commenting, I probably wouldn't be live streaming right now, because I would feel it was a bit pointless if there was no views or comments. I'll be like, this isn't quite working out for me. Let's record them. So if it wasn't for you commenting and being here, this wouldn't be live. So
yeah, absolutely. And then Timeboy58 says, okay, thanks, Horlicks.
That's all right. Yeah.
And then Love Minute says, Horlicks is just the best. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Love Minute.
No, not the best.
Yeah, you are. Timeboy58 says, a London taxi would be good. Yeah, it would be good. Yeah. A London RT, it would be really good as well, in my opinion, but that might be wishful thinking. So Fleetwood J says, hats off to Horlicks. Well done, amazing work.
Thank you very much, Fleetwood. Yeah, it's just say it's amazing, and all the support, as I keep saying, it's, you know. But I see a lot of you, you know, you come back to all videos, so you know, I'm going to see you again on the Spitfire show. That'll still be running live. I can't see that changing. The only thing that, you know, I'm keen to get is slightly better quality in the stream, but you know, it should be good soon. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I'm a bit like, oh, I can't say see you on the next show, because there isn't one. I mean, I suppose I could do a Dave and buy another one, and then paint it and rebuild the whole thing again.
Oh, heck.
You know what? I don't think I could.
I bet you could. I bet you could if you put your mind to it, Horlicks.
Yeah. But no.
If I could build it again, I don't think I'd do in the London Red. I'd look at something else.
Yeah. That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. And, you know, we've had some real difficult issues as well, haven't we? Especially, do you remember the time we did the engine? That was really fiddly, trying to get those plugs in, and then we've got the more recent one was trying to get them grab poles in.
Yeah.
Through the window.
Yeah. And, absolutely,
yeah. But no.
Yeah, that was really difficult.
I suppose building another one would be as difficult, because we know what to look for.
Yeah. It wouldn't be quite as bad, would it, to do, because you know where the pitfalls are. So have you locked up there, Horlicks? Is your stream locked up?
No.
Yeah. Ah, right. Okay. Right. There's a bit more chat, Jordy Dave, if you want to bring that up under Fleetwood, yeah? Okay. Chris there says that let's all hit the thumbs up for the last issue of Horlicks' build of the Routmaster. Yes, I agree with that. Thumbs up, everybody, please. And David Bassett says, yes, please, a green RT. Yeah, well, that would be absolutely lovely. It really would. So Lucas 1945 says, RT or an old build bus would be magic. Yes, I agree there too. David Bassett says, yes, go on, Horlicks, do another RM. Andy M says, my windows are in the inside. Any way to clean these or to stop it?
Oh.
I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. I know you can get a little feather duster. Now, could you get a little feather duster with an extended arm so you could push it in through the back and then, you know, dust it with a little feather duster, perhaps? So yeah, get down to the pound shop when they open. Have a look down.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, I've got an extendable press.
Oh yeah, you've got one of them. Yeah, with a duster end on or something, feather duster on it. Chris says, what about an OB? Yeah, Bedford OB. Bedford OB dual body coach, 29-seater, 1949 would be absolutely fantastic. So yeah, David Bassett says it's a fond farewell to the RM build. Well, it could be a fond farewell. But if Horlicks does decide to do another one, I suppose you'll all be the first to know.
Horlicks is frozen.
Yeah, Horlicks keeps freezing.
Yeah. I don't
it's
think.
Not like
yeah, it's weird. So are you two. I think there's something. What I say, no, in regards to the dust in windows, the only thing I could suggest is I've got this like extendable back scratcher. So you could like wrap the glasses thing on it and then secure it on somehow and then poke it in the back and then for the top you could really open the fire exit.
Yeah.
Maybe. Something like that. Or as you say, a feather duster. Maybe you can get a mini one.
Yeah.
What about one of these dust blowers? What we use on the cameras?
Yeah, you could use one of them.
Yeah.
Or just blast the dust away from the windows.
Yeah, as long as it didn't blow too much air in. Yeah. So yeah,
well, you don't want too much in there. You'll have the passengers complaining it's a bit drafty. Shut the window.
Yeah, you would.
What are you going to do with the schedule? Because I don't know. I haven't got it to bring up.
Yes, so I can do the schedule.
Okay.
Good.
Just going to say flick your camera around, Horlicks, if you can, because it keeps locking up.
Yeah, it won't load. It's saying no internet. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we can still hear you. Let me have a look and see what I can do for the schedule. I'll have to go into the Facebook page and what have you. Soon get there. There we are. So come on, load. Blooming thing. Doesn't like me tonight, this thing, does it? But there we go. Right. So the schedule then for the week ahead. So today is Thursday, and Horlicks has just finished his Routmaster. So tomorrow, Friday, Horlicks' channel has got Spitfire 21 onwards. So will that be at 8 o'clock, Horlicks?
Yep.
Okay. And then
yes, it will, yeah.
We've got nothing on Saturday and nothing on Sunday in the schedule. On Monday, we've got Chris Camplin channel and Chris Davis channel. They're dual streaming. They're doing Terminator, and they're doing issues 93 and 94. That'll be at 8 o'clock on Monday. Tuesday, it's Build with Adrian channel. Is doing the Terminator issues 95 and 96, and I believe that's at 7:30 on Tuesday. Wednesday, you've got Yorkshire Crafter and Penny's Pit Stop channel, and they'll be doing the Paint with Diamond show 27, and that'll be at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and they're dual streaming, so Yorkshire Crafters channel and Penny's Pit Stop channel for the Paint with Diamond show 27 at 2 p.m. Then on Wednesday night, you've got Paint with Penny's channel, the Partwork show, Routmaster issues 111 and 112, and that will be at 8 o'clock. And then Thursday, you've got Horlicks' channel, and that brings us back to Thursday, Terminator 91 onwards, and that will be at 8 o'clock. And that's a week's diary.
Yes, brilliant. Thank you for that. I mean, it's really strange. Oh.
Yeah, it keeps cutting out with you.
Yeah, it's really strange.
Keeps cutting out with you talking.
Yeah, 1 minute. I've got in. Yeah. Sorry, go on.
So if you want to bring up that bit of chat, Dave, and then we'll try and end the stream if we can. So yeah, David Bassett says it's a fond farewell to the RM build. Yes, it is. Very fond farewell. Yeah, we're missing it already.
I'm making this one out. I don't know did I put this up, Chris? Here, what about an OB?
Yeah, you did put that up. Yeah, what about a Bedford OB dual-bodied coach? Yeah, that would be lovely. So yeah, David Bassett says I have a 1/24 scale Bedford OB in British Rail blood and custard livery, as working lights and a sliding roof and a passenger door. Yeah, they are wonderful models, the 1/24 ones. Wish they did a 1/12 scale one. Yep. So yeah, wish they did a 1/12 scale. So, and that's it for the chat, I do believe.
Another big and cool.
Another big one?
Chat.
Oh, yeah, there's another big one. So our David Bassett said I would like a 1/12 scale Leyland National in leaf green with a white roof. Single door, either 11.3 metre with the original long pod and bus screen plastic seats at 10.3 metre with a short pod and coach seating. Yeah, I'm not a Leyland National fan, but yeah, I do think that the models that Steve Owens built, they do look a lot better than the EFE ones. Granted, they're G scale, aren't they? So yeah. Okay. And I think that's it for the chat then, Horlicks.
Can you still hear me all right?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been strange. It was connected to the stream and I could hear you both fine. I was blocking out, but it wouldn't load any other web page. It kept saying I was offline.
Oh, heck.
Oh, I've just quickly reset my thing and it's come back. It's really strange. Anyway, right. Yeah, we've been going for nearly 3 hours. I think this is actually the longest stream I've ever done.
Yeah.
No, thank you all from the bottom of my heart for being here every week. Thank you to everyone who's been involved in my stream. As I said, you two, Mark, Adrian, Penny, Fleetwood, anyone, everyone, you know you are. So thank you so much for helping me out. And I suppose that leaves me to say goodbye, and I need to get on the bus and yeah, do something else. But no, I'll be back for the Spitfire, so don't worry about that. So no, thank you all very much. I will give you an update on my indicators on another show, probably on a Wednesday. Yeah, and that's it, a completed model. This is actually my third completed part work now, because I finished the R2D2, I finished the DeLorean, and now I've finished the bus. So
wow, brilliant.
Amazing stuff. So I'm going to roll the end credits.
Okay,
then,
just before you do that, there is a little bit more chat that's come in, and Penny's Pit Stop says, round of applause for Horlicks.
thanks very much.
David Bassett says it's time to drive off into the depot, ding ding. And then Penny's Pit Stop, David Bassett have both put rounds of applause. And Love Minnie says, bye Dave and bye Horlicks.
Thank you, Love Minis. And I think, yeah, I need to make the bus earn its money now. You know, it's finished. It needs to go and make some money so it can fund my next part work. So no, yeah, no, thank you very much. And again, I will see you on another stream. I will go through, let them say goodbye. Then what I think I'll do is a bit like the last show on the other Routmaster. I'm going to play the end credits, and then just when they finish, I'm going to play the intro one more time. Because that won't be used again. So, yeah. And then I will end the stream. So, let's say goodbye to Geordie Dave.
Well, thanks very much for having us, Alex. It's been a real pleasure working with you on this bus. You're looking forward to the other bills we'll be hopefully working together on. And good night from me. And don't forget, subscribe and thumbs up.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Geordie. And thank you for being there and helping me. And yeah, we've got those hobbies.
And it's a hearty goodbye from me. There's a last little bit of chat in there, and it's one's from Chris that's giving you a round of applause, and one from Penny's Pit Stop saying, Sir Horlicks is now awarded the CM level 3. So completed model level 3. Yeah. And I'm not actually far behind Horlicks on that one either. So right, it's a good night from me. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for having us on tonight, Horlicks. It's been an absolute pleasure. Good night, and as always, give Horlicks a nice good thumbs up. Subscribe to his channel and subscribe to all our channels, which I think is in the link below. And we'll see you on another build some other time. Goodbye, good night, take care, good luck.
Lovely. Thank you very much. And yeah, thank you very, very much. Really, really appreciate all your support. And you'll find in the links description other channels, the Facebook group for the Routmaster. So if you've got any more questions or anything, pop them in there. Yeah, I've also got a link to my wish list and a Patreon if you would like to support me in any other way. And that just leads me to roll the end credits. So slightly longer because I'm going to play the intro as well at the end, like they did on the last show. I like that. So yeah, take care everyone, and see you soon.